Hey everybody, Ranger Chris here, and today I'm going to be showing you a very important guide on your safe house. Now, a safe house is not just a pretty place you come back to between missions, but it actually has a lot of important things you can find which can make your mission a success. Okay, so let's start on the outside first. Now, as you're running along this beach, I don't have it here, but there are a couple of times where I was able to find a coin. Yep, ICA coin tucked away in this bird's nest in this area. So just put your instinct on and run around this area a little bit until you can find it. Now it doesn't always come. Like the last 2-3 times I've came back, there wasn't a coin. That's the first thing you can find is a coin. Now for probably one of the most important finds here is the fish. So to do this, go all the way to the end of the pier and start fishing. Now you gotta wait here for a few seconds, but you will be able to catch a fish. Now more likely than not, you'll catch a piece of driftwood to begin with. If you do grab a piece of driftwood, just drop it to the side. Okay, we're back, and you can see that I finally grabbed the fish after a couple of driftwoods. Fourth attempt, got the fish. Now why is the fish important? Look at it. It is a freelancer tool, and you can go into missions with you. It only has a weight of 1, and that's amazing because this is a melee weapon. You can throw it, you can cause distractions with it, and it only has a weight of 1. So definitely I would recommend taking this over any other melee weapon which you might be thinking of for the same purpose, like a baton and stuff like that. The weight is 3, so definitely take the fish with you. Next thing you want to do, okay, I'm going to show you, is head towards your shed, which is on this side, and you're going to start looking for a mushroom, poisonous mushroom. Okay, turn your instinct on. It's usually in this area right outside your shed, not too far from it. It might take a little bit of scrounging, but yeah, so there it is. That is the mushroom. Go ahead and pick up the poisonous mushroom. Okay, so you got a fish and a mushroom now. A few other things I want to show you. This little bridge here usually has a nail, a rusted nail, which is a one-time use lockpick. And if you run around this area, you're going to find this rusty crowbar, which is a one-time use crowbar. Alright, inside the shed, you're going to have this device here. And what happens is if you put your mushroom into this device, you're going to get a poison pill jar. Now look at this little poison vial. It has no weight. It's an absolutely free item you can take into the mission with you. It doesn't count against your gear limit at all. Okay, so there you go, your little poison vial. Alright, let's go on with our journey here. So now you got your fish, your poison vial, etc. come into your house. You're going to see banana. The banana is an extremely powerful weapon. The only downside is the gear cost is 2, but if you have a courier in your missions, you absolutely should take the banana because it can cause a fall if you place it correctly, and this does not count against you as a, it won't count as a crime if you take someone down with a banana. Head into your infirmary now. Stethoscope here, I'm sure you guys know, is a fiber wire. This works as a fiber wire. If you don't have one, definitely bring that. And now scalpel. This is a lethal throwing weapon. The weight is 3, which is not great, but why I'm taking it right now is because I want to show you something else. Come up to the kitchen again. Now you have your fish and your scalpel. Now all this is free, by the way. Haven't had to pay for any of this. Go to your cutting board and cut the fish open. What are you going to get? You're going to get a sedative poison vial again. This doesn't cost anything to take into the mission. Absolutely free. So sedative poison vial and a lethal poison vial. Let's go one step further. Let's go back to your infirmary. Now you're going to have these machines over here. This one creates syringes. Put your sedative poison vial which you just made into that, and guess what? You have sedative syringe. Put your lethal poison vial into that, and amazingly you have created a modern lethal syringe, just like the ones you'd find in the mission. If you choose to put these into your box here, you absolutely can, because if you drop them, they go right into the your collection, as you see in here. So now one more thing I want to tell you, the mushroom which you find, if you, instead of taking it to the shed, if you bring it straight to this machine, it'll create a emetic syringe instead of a instead of a poison. You want emetic, it creates an emetic syringe if you bring the mushroom here, and I'm going to show you that. Okay, I just restarted my game, and let's look for this mushroom again. Oh, here we go. There we are. Okay, now instead of going into the shed, let's go and take this down to the machine. But let's check if that coin is there where I said it would be. Oh, there we go. Here is your coin, an ICA coin, which is such a valuable item. It costs the weight is 1, and you can use it. Okay, so put the mushroom itself inside the machine directly here, and you get your emetic syringe, which you can either take on a mission or put in your freelance. Okay, this is your garage. When you're inside your garage, in the corner here is usually a wrench. This has a weight of about 2. If you know your mission you're going into, you'll need to use a wrench. Okay, so now we're heading into the vault, and where we're going to check our stocks. Now, checking your stocks is not really what you're doing. You're actually gambling on the stock market. There's a YouTuber by the username MattSKX. I'll leave a link to his video down below, where he's a theory that if you check the stock market at a very particular time, you can make money. So you see the black cross, that's like, imagine it's a target sign. You're going to hit it right as this small mountain is coming up, just about here. So I'm going to check it, see if we make money. Yep, see, we made $4,800. I don't know how it works. I will warn you, I've lost more than I've gained, but that is a quick way to make a chunk of change. I mean, that's worth a lot. That's worth like 3 couriers, you know. Now, final thing I want to leave you with is how do you get all this? So all this sounds cool, but how do you get it? It's simply a matter of unlocking them through mastery, right? How do you unlock things through mastery? You got to get a lot of XP during your matches, experience points. I will release another short video as a companion piece to this one, where I will show you how the ranking system works for Freelancer. If you did find this video useful, do like and subscribe. There are other short guides on this channel which you can look up on how to get some of these items for cheap, you know, for free, repeatedly. So definitely do follow me for more content, and I'll hope to see you soon. Right now I'm going to head over to Wilton Creek to get a free silenced submachine gun. So if you're interested in that video should be up already. I'll see you there.